It's a city with no life, no edge, and no one. Jan Enkelman has captured London under lockdown like no other.
If you walk down Oxford Street, all you do usually is trying to avoid bumping into people. You never look at the actual buildings. And I think that's you know, when I started to notice that in the picture, when I looked at them later on, I thought this is what this is about rather than just being an empty city.
Without work during the first lockdown, the graphic designer got on his bicycle and captured what he saw. The result was profound, a document of our recent history.
This image here behind me is one of Jan Enkelman's favourites. It shows the Millennium Wheel in spring, and other people obviously like it too, because the photographer has sold hundreds of prints.
Pictures are also being displayed on the narrow gauge railway.
What makes a city? You know, you can stand in Leicester Square and there's no one about, and is it still a city? Is it, you know, is it just the buildings and the place, or does it have to have the people? Obviously, it's the latter. And it was so odd to stand in places like that on your own, and you just wonder what makes the place what it is.
The exhibition lasts until Sunday. Ian Palmer, BBC South East Today, Dungeness.
Beautiful, aren't they? Eerie but beautiful. Now on to the weather. And Sara, we've just been talking about the Gulf. There's been quite a lot of wind.
I'm in a bit of
today
a panic,
Sandwich,
actually.
About the rain.
Well, Jules said something like it's just starting to rain now, as if that was a forecast, which it was not. So there's that. And also St Swithin's Day, and you know what they say about St Swithin's Day, the weather you get is the one that you'll have for the next 40 days. So I was all like, well, yeah, well, we had fair weather and we're all set fair for the coming days and things are warming up and it's dry. And then Jules said it was raining, and it's not on the radar, but dry and increasingly sunny from tomorrow afternoon onwards, and warming up too. And it's this area of high pressure just plonked right across the UK that is keeping us settled. But as the winds come round in that clockwise direction, that's what's caused a little bit of a headache for some of those golfers at Sandwich today. Yeah, it has been a bit of a breeze to contend with. Here's how we start tomorrow morning. Still got the cloud around, and still there is a bit of a breeze in from the north. So for the golfers, that'll be something they're watching. But the cloud tends to clear quite quickly, and then we've got lots of lovely sunshine, and the temperatures will do better than today. Today under the cloud, with the odd brighter spell, we were in the low 20s Celsius. We're going to get up into the mid-20s inland tomorrow, 24 or 25 Celsius. And speaking of the Gulf at the Open, here's the forecast for the next few days. They get more sunshine, the winds start to ease off as well. I think the wind could be a bit of a, hindrance for them tomorrow, but less so as the weekend wears on and things start to warm up even more. So here's how we go through Saturday. Not much to point at, actually. Plenty of sunshine, and the temperatures could do even a smidge better. In some spots, 26, maybe 27 Celsius. It could potentially be a bit too warm for some tastes in the second half of the weekend. Looks like Sunday is going to be the peak of the warmth. Now, last night I said to you that we could see this warm weather continuing to the start of next week, and it still will be very pleasant with lots of sunshine around, but the temperatures will have just started to drop away a bit after Sunday. So Sunday, here we go, 28 Celsius, but I've got to tell you, it looks inland like we could be even up as high as 30 degrees. So get ready for that.
It's going to be too hot for some.
Yep.
Sara, thank you very much indeed. Well, that is it from us this evening, but Kate will be back with you again after the national news at 10. Until then, do have a good evening. Bye-bye.
Stacey Dooley gives a voice to young people around the world by fiercely tackling the big issues that affect them. Unique, hard-hitting documentaries streaming now on BBC iPlayer.
I want to understand the experiences of people who migrated to this country to serve in the NHS. I'm going to open up government archives to discover how they were seen by a system that needed them but didn't always want them.
Our NHS, A Hidden History. Tonight at 9 on BBC One and iPlayer.
That's a revealing story to be told here later on. Evening. Thanks for choosing BBC One this Thursday night. OK, if you're ready, let's get the One Show on.